Welcome to Medieval Dynasty. This is Phoenix Horse Gaming and I'm Phoenix. If you're new here, stick around and check out my gaming skills or lack of. And if you're a regular, I do appreciate the fact you love torturing yourself watching my content. So today we are going to do a couple things on the list. So I do want to build the pigsty. Doesn't mean I'm going to get pigs right now. Money wise, we're at 5,000, so it's not that bad. We're only at 574 for taxes as our debt at this point. It will go up before tax season. I suspect it's probably going to be in 650-ish range, maybe 700, depending on what we all get done and if we add any more people to our group. So I'm not too concerned about that. Pigs, you saw the price last time. I think they're $8.50. So to get a male and a female is going to be pretty pricey. So it's basically like almost, I would say 2,000-ish, 2,500-ish with the two pigs and the taxes that we'll use. So we'll use about half of our funds. So we could potentially, but we'll just kind of hold off on that. So as far as other technology, we really haven't got anything new. We will be getting the resource storage too. This is something I don't do right away, but I do like the stuff that I can unlock with it. We're getting close to the fishing hut, so we could look at moving our one guy into the fishing and maybe finding somebody else who could do the herbs that is not as good as him, and that would help with our food. We know we got the pigsty last time, and workshop too, which just means we're going to upgrade this one. I'm not that concerned about upgrading it right now. I mean, most of the stuff in it's just making clay stuff. Clay vials are probably the only thing I really care about right away, and that's so when we start making potions, and we're not even doing that right now. So the other thing I do want to look at doing is upgrading houses. And what I mean by that is not building bigger houses. I mean taking these houses and turning them into stone. So, of course, could start with my own home first, but I'm not going to. And that's because, well, I'm not using the resources. They are. So I'll probably just kind of start with our first house over here and then just kind of start working down the line. And from this point forward, new houses will just be bigger houses that I build. And I'm probably at a place where the next few people I start getting can simply be put as a match so that we can start having marriages happen. Now, I do need to also make sure I talk to my gentleman. I don't remember if I talked to him during this day or if it was last time. So let me see, because I want to make sure I do. Nope. I do actually talk to them and get that. Yeah, let's try and see. Oh, no. Okay, so it is the same day. Okay.
See you soon.
So we'll have to wait till the next morning. All right. So pigsty. We're going to put it over here. Oh, and I did lay this out. 2 more fields, 5x5, so 25 plots. So this is 50 more plots. I am not doing that right this second because I probably will need a second farmer. But it's there. Oh, what are you doing, mister? I just saw that. You have been out running around, huh? Mm-hmm. Don't give me that lip. It's not going to work. Okay, pigsty. Oh. Let's see here. Pigsty is much bigger. And I do typically try to give the pigs more room. I might do it down this way and kind of try to use the side of this fence. There he goes again. Every day. Okay. So I might just put it here and then just kind of run this fence down, connect it to this one, put a gate like right here, and then it's still a small pig plot for pigs if I run it from here to there, but I sell most of the pigs, so I'm not too concerned about that. All right, okay, 6, that's where I've got it. And how many does this need? 8 stones. Yep, we'll do that. I'm okay with it being kind of on a hill like this. I'm just trying to get the foundation down right now because that will help me figure out how to line these fences up. We should have enough logs and stuff to finish it in our... And I do have the woman getting, if you remember, she is collecting the stones. So I do have that happening. How many stones do I have right now? Probably not enough to matter. So not so sure how far we'll get on upgrading houses. Just picking some extra up here just in case. And it's probably going to be one of those things where we're going to have to do like one wall at a time. And that's okay. I've had to do that in the past. There's a lot of rocks over on this side, which makes sense. It's kind of rocky over here. Just these 2 right here, and let's go over here and do this. All right. And now fencing. Let me start with the gate first, and the crummy gate. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to put the gate here? The pigs are probably going to sneak out anyways. Yeah, let's just put it right here along the road. Good enough. And I reserve the right to change my mind on this over here because it's not straight, but I think that'll be plenty of room for the pigs to roam around. And these are just going to be sticks. All right. Let's go look at how much we have collected in here. Grab some sticks on the way. All the fencing. And let's go in here and see. Oop. Sticks. We got one more day in the season, guys. I need to eat too, I just realized. Okay, how many stones has she been able to collect? Oh, stick-wise, we got a lot of sticks. I might just take all those and finish that fence that way. Log 62, pretty good. She's not collected any stone? Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. Buildings. Excavation shed. Okay, 19. So, what's the ordeal? I know what the ordeal is. The smithy actually used all of our stones. Well, yeah. Yep, because she is probably out of stones. She's using 13 stones. Okay. We gotta change that then. I don't see the point in this one if we're making a copper hoe. We do need... let's take that down like to here. And this to there. She will go through a lot of these, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Getting the actual stone. And then I'm just gonna bump that one up, I guess. She was making those, but we don't have enough of those resources either. Okay, so let's confirm that. How many stones will she be using now? 9. So that should leave us 10 in here a day. Yeah. Okay, so We might have to just collect the stone on our own for a bit. But nonetheless, that's better than her using all of them. Food. Let me just go in my house and cook this up. Oh, I need to make another torch. Because, yeah. Need you guys to be able to see. Alright, so how much can we make here? Oh, we've got plenty enough there. Let's just roast it all up. And then I gotta eat some of it myself. Even though it's by the end of the year. Oh, actually, I had some bread in here I was gonna eat. Because I don't want it to go bad. Oh, wrong place. Whoops. It's in here. Let's put the meat back in here. All that roasted meat can go there. Do we have any rotten here? No. This is what I was going to eat, this bread. I don't want it to go bad. Just one. Eggs. I think we're good on everything else. Okay. Let's eat our bread. Alright, and that should be good for the rest of the year. And what, everything else looked good, right? Yep, wood demand, food demand. Water and food demand. Yep, we're good. Excellent. Okay. Now, yeah, we're just gonna have to collect the rocks ourselves to upgrade. Now I can do it the old school way and, you know, pick them up like this, or I can use my pick and hit some of these stone clusters that you'll see. So stone clusters, I think there's some over here. Now you don't get a whole lot from them, if I'm being honest. Let me see if I can find any. Oh, here we go. And then you're just using your pick on it. Okay, see? But you get limestone from them, which can be used in actually making the houses better too. Okay, so that's a few ways, or we can just sit here and, you know, run around doing this. And I won't subject you guys to that if I do go that route, because that's pretty boring. I'm going to go over here and I want to finish this pig fence. Okay, piggy area is complete. Now we just got to finish the actual whatchamacallit. Alright, let's go to bed. Okay, so next day has came. I'm gonna grab a few things out of here. I want to finish up this pigsty. I don't know what is weighing me down so much. I'm gonna take about 30 of the straw. Oh, the buckets, I need to fill those up. And then I'm not sure how many logs I need. Oh, I can't go that far because I'm over. And then I'm gonna need sticks too, but I know I have a few stones, so maybe that's what's doing it. Let me go over here and fill these buckets up with water. No, because now I'll be too full. Alright, well, first and foremost, now this is going to displace him for a second. Okay, so this is Inga and... Okay. That, however you say his name. Now let's go to... Hammer. And we should... Yep, we've displaced them. I'm sorry. Okay, so we want to edit this to... We want to keep it a window, but we want to go to a stone. Okay. There we go. See how much better that looks? Yep. Okay, so let me see if I can do one more here. All right, and we should be able to. That one was a door. I want a stone door. I'm not paying attention. I want to pay attention to how much rocks we have actually. Boop. So I don't do anything stupid. So it's a solid wall, stone. So I can do just this wall and that's it on our stone. Okay. So let's get them back in this house so they're not displaced. Oops. All right. And that was Inga. And the guy with the weird O name. Okay, you guys are back in your home. My bad. I just wanted to get you a little bit of some stone walls going there. You're actually going to have the better house, guys. So you should be excited about it. All right. Let me run over here. And let's try to get some of this stuff into the pigsty so that we can get some of this weight off of us. And I hope it didn't use the logs in my inventory first, because that would be just poop. And we'll grab some sticks here. All right, so we're out of... Oh, we do have one more log. Okay, so we're out of logs now. So we did grab some straw. Oh. Alright, so how many logs do we need now? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs. And a bunch of sticks. And that should be finished. Oh, I was not trying to drink the water. I was trying to grab the sticks. Alright. 8 logs and a bunch of sticks.
All right, then.
Hello, everyone. And let's grab that stuff and finish that up. Oh, we got to talk to our gentleman today, too. And make sure we stay in good... Oh, another bucket. Darn it. I keep forgetting to fill them up. I'm bad about that. Okay, leave the sticks. We're going to throw the stones in there. Straw. And let's grab 8 logs. I'm just going to grab 10. Because, you know, just in case. And whatever amount of sticks. I don't think I'll need this many, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's finish this pigsty off. And then we'll talk to the gentleman and we will, I think we're going to go to the mine because we can get stone in the mine at the same time. But I got to dump my inventory big time so that I can get a lot more than what I've been getting. But it'll be cool once we get these piggies in here. Okay. Almost there. All right, there's our piggy stall. So now we can buy 2 pigs and start getting our own manure. I do want to check in here. Let me turn this way and put my hammer up because I've made mistakes in the past where I've accidentally well, hit a chicken with a hammer. It didn't die, but let's just say they all scattered very upset. I think that's the only nest that had anything. Yep. Okay. Alright, so one thing I wanted to look at here, because we got our new chickens, is like if you go to your animals here, you can see what you have and you can see how old they are. Now, chickens live pretty long. They usually have about a 10-year span on them, maybe longer. So, but I only try to keep one male, and then I want all hens because that's where I'm going to get the eggs from. So what I'll do is when these two little fellas grow up, I'll sell the oldest. These will be the same age, but I'll sell the oldest roosters just usually. And same thing when hens get to a certain age, I'll sell them because I don't want, I mean, you could keep them in theory if you wanted to until they're dead, and that won't be a problem. Okay, so let's go in here, see what he's doing. Leaning against the wall, why I'm not surprised. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Your hunters always look like they're never doing anything, but as long as you have knives in here, I promise they actually are. You're not going to see them running around actually hunting. They just don't. But I'll close some of this stuff out. I don't like when I have all this stuff open. But you do want, so you see like the status that was showing that we were missing a resource disappeared because it was a glitch. So the only thing they need is a knife. It would be more logical to give them things like bows and arrows and spears, but you don't. And the best thing you can do, like if you're trying to understand what you need, is if you go to your list of things and you click on the item, it actually tells you what it's going to cost to get that. So like the meat is going to cost 2 durability from a knife. That's all you need is 2 durability from a knife for a piece of meat. Leather, it's going to tell you 1 durability for a knife. Feathers are the ones you don't actually even have to put a knife in here. Like they'll collect feathers without it. Dried meat, of course, well, you need 1 meat to do that. That's all you need. You don't need salt. You don't need any special ingredient. You just need a piece of meat to make a piece of dried meat. But all of these do that. So you can like look specifically at things and see exactly what they need when you look at that list. So like here, 1 durability of a hammer and 2 pieces of copper. So that's what she needs. 10 sticks, 2 stones. She doesn't even need a hammer to do these things. So the hammer's only being used for these things. So her hammer durability, since I'm having her do most of this other stuff, is going to last longer. Now, when you get to the copper stuff, you're going to start using more durability. In this case, she needs 2 bars, 1 log, and 3 durability of a hammer. So it's it will tell you exactly what they need to make this stuff. All right. Anyways, back to, hey, wait, sir. I just wanted to have a conversation today. So, do you have any weird dreams though? That's just a weird question. Yeah, I liked that one. And like I said, back out of it. Hit your F5 to save. And then talk to him again. Usually you can get about 3 things out of them. So right now our affection is here. You do want to get that all the way up. So it does take a while. Like if you tried to marry, I mean, it's not going to give you the option to try to court them right now anyways. This is a little weird.
Have you ever
I don't think I want to go down that with 25 affection. I'm already talking about you being my husband. Oh God. Have you ever imagined how you would like to die? Now, guys, there are characters that do like these kinds of weird conversations, so. This one doesn't really give a lot of good stuff. I think that's a little over the top. That's just creepy. And, I've never met anyone with, I don't know if he would like that I said he had a vivid imagination. That seems kind of, I don't know. Let's talk about a stolen wagon. He actually liked talking about that. I know him. Oh, he's having a competition, like whose myth he knows a better story than me about a thief. Okay. So sometimes they'll like some of that stuff like that. I enjoy doing these.
But at this point, I love to have a loveless one at least.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I am going to start getting you guys some people to marry, okay? My bad. Still not going down that route. I feel like 30 affection, that's a little over the top there. Are you trying to run him off, lady? This one probably might be good, and then I like this one where they talk about stories about, but sometimes they'll call you a liar or something, or think you're gullible. Oh, that one gave me a +10, so that was the best pick there. And he probably is gonna say at this point, okay, I'm done with the conversation, because at some point they're just gonna get tired of it. Okay, there.
You look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Did he just call me or him an idiot? The other guy. Okay. I don't know. This one is a little weird.
Here is definitely better than living.
I'm not going to talk about that. I think the FL Kings were queen. That's just saying women are better. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, he did not like that. And unfortunately, okay, so don't talk about theft with him. He does not like that. And he's done talking today. So we did lose 3 there. I'm not too concerned about a 3. I'm not reloading for a 3. So he doesn't want to talk about things like stealing. Bad idea. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was going to get water, and then we need to dump our inventory and go to the mine. Because I've got to get stone and stuff. And we should have 3 buckets on us. Let's fill them up. And I'm gonna, when I say dump my inventory, like all my copper stuff, I'm gonna dump out. Oh, there's the resource storage. Number 2. Oh, water in here. People get thirsty. And let's see here. Oh yeah, we got to put these eggs in there too that I got. And let's move the water buckets over. And I think we're good. This one's got 2 more on it. And we'll probably have to make another one because that'll leave us with 4 buckets. Okay. Let's put this stuff in here that we don't need to take with us. So let's get some good stuff to take back. Okay, so here's some tin. I did make some before I came. I was smart this time, but they don't last long. So tin, and we're going to skip out on the iron. We just want tin and copper, and of course the rocks. And we're going to fill up fast because, oops, there's copper. Because all that stuff's going to weigh heavily. And I mean, it is what it is until we can actually get somebody working in an actual mine setting. And we haven't unlocked that yet. So iron 10 and a little bit of encumbrance to run back is fine. Yeah, okay. Now, I do usually get very encumbered when I do this myself in a different mine setting. That's enough here. Because I'll build a storage house outside of the mine, and I'll just run out there and throw the stuff in the storage house. So, that is something you will want to do. And the mine that will probably... the other mine's, I think it's up here. It's up in this area where the bear is. We'll put a storage shed there so that our people can just, you know, put the stuff in there, or I can. All right, let's take all this stuff back. There is a quest here as well I'd like to get at some point. So we might check that out and see what quest it is. All right, so I finished out all the walls here around. I didn't get the gables, so that's these parts up here, the pitched parts, and then the roof is still straw. So typically when I do the roofs, I'm gonna go straight to the best one. I skipped that middle one. I just think it's a waste, but it costs a lot of planks, so they're probably gonna have the straw roofs for a bit. Now when we go back, oops, and we look, let me just kind of roll that out of here. We, under our houses, let me find which one they're in. Yep, so here's their house. So their condition is 94%, and that's because some of the parts didn't replace. You do have to repair, but you'll get a status when they need a repair. You can see their insulation is 72.9. This is what they use in their house, because there's two of them, 60/60, and wood they use. So it's, I mean, that's normal, 30 per. This is what you really want to look at, 46.29. Okay, so now let's actually look at another house that has two people in it. Now the condition is not as good, but the insulation you see is only 50%, and they're actually using 60 wood. So upgrading your houses does help the usage of wood a lot. So it's pretty important. Now, 5% tax, 5% tax. So it did not change the tax. The tax is still the same. So it is worth upgrading your houses as soon as you can, just to save on resources. Okay. So, I wanted to kind of look over here and see what that quest was, to kind of get that started in the next town over. And that's probably going to be a quest that we'll start out and finish on the next season, because we're getting ready to go into the next season. But we can at least get it started, because we're going to run over here anyways to travel and to get resources. I might go ahead and buy some manure over here. And I definitely want to sell this one little hat that I don't need anymore. You do not need to save stuff for your family and your villagers. They'll switch to winter clothes on their own when it gets colder. So that's not something that you really need to worry too much about. All right, I want to sell this hat to him. So I don't think he actually gave me anything for it, because it was pretty worn down, maybe. And I don't think there's anything else right now I have to sell to him. Nah.
Best goods in the realm.
And I don't want to buy anything from him. At some point, I will probably just buy ores off of him, because I'm going to be... Oh, wait. Is this our guy? Who's our guy with the quest? Oh, no. Is somebody... This one? Oh. Okay, so it's this girl. Hello. Oh, she does not talk like she's 9, but okay. Alright, quest. Can I help you with something? There's an ogre in my privy. That is an outhouse. An ogre is sitting there for so long, and I won't go to another privy. The other ones are stinky. Alright, I'll check it out. And this is basically, I think, the one where the guy ate something bad. Yeah. Yep, here it is. You hear something unpleasant. You're hearing some unpleasant noises from inside the privy. Is anyone there? I'm in. I'm sorry for blocking the privy, but I was in need. Better go somewhere else. This may take a while. A digestive problem? How did you guess? Wait a second. Could you bring me something for poisoning? I beg you. No need to beg. I've got you covered. Alright. And I don't know why it doesn't want to change my quests. But we're going to change it. So he wants a poison. He's already poisoned. He wants a potion of instant cure. Now you can either buy those in town, or if you have the ability to craft them, you could craft one up. Where is my chick that I buy manure from? I'm going to go ahead and do that.
How can I help you?
In this case, I could unlock that. I think I can make that one. I definitely don't have one on me. So in this case, I am going to buy all the manure from this lady.
Price is so low. See you around.
Thank you. So let's see here. I don't think that anyone in this town sells potions. We'll check. But I think that's usually only like, pretty sure the northern sells it. I don't think she sells it. I think she's just the food. Yeah. Alright. I don't think anyone in here has anything. So let me look here at our hut. And oh no, wrong place. Technology. Let's go to our hut and see if we can even unlock the potion of instant cure. So that's 250 just to unlock it to make one. So I would suggest heading over and actually just purchasing one. Now, I don't know if we will catch this person before they go to bed. Well, we're going to give it a try. Which means we can buy some flax while we're here if we need to. Unless I've already bought it all up. Okay, I gotta figure out where is the herbalist. Okay, she's still... she wears a green dress. I think it's her walking over here somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. That's not her. That's the weapons woman. Oh, does she live here at this house? Nope. Nuts. I don't think they're going to bed, but it's just remembering. Okay, it's not that woman. She's the clothing lady. Clothing lady, weapons lady. Where in the world? Ah, she might have went to the bar. Nope. I don't know. Where is this lady at? Ah, I think I see her now. Yep, that's her. Well, at least I know where she lives now.
Hello there.
Okay, instant cure. Instant cure. Do you have one for instant potion of cure? I need instant cure. Okay. Pretty sure that's the one I needed.
Best goods in the round. Goodbye.
Yes. Okay, we're good. Oops, sorry. Oh, and we wanted to run down here and see if he had any flax, because he should be at his house. Yep. I might have already bought all that flax. That is a possibility. Yeah, I did buy the flax stalk. Alright, well, do you got any manure? Okay. Yep, I'm just gonna buy it. I won't be overweight.
My wares,
Okay.
good luck.
Okay. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. We want to go out here. I'm trying to hurry up and get back so we can give our gentleman his cure before the season ends. And we're not overweight, so yeah, I've dropped a lot of money. I'm well aware that I have dropped a lot of money. It's okay. As long as I got enough to pay the taxes, I am perfectly fine with that. And I should be okay for manure for a while. Alright, let's go give the ogre his instant cure so he won't have poop problems anymore. Alright. Alright, I'll leave it at the door. Do you know what poisoned you? Yeah, it was definitely that meat pie I ate. Its taste was a bit suspicious, but I was hungry on the road, so there wasn't much room for being picky. Who gave you the meat pie? The local cook. I think her name started with a B. I'm not sure. She was cooking with filthy hands. I think someone should take a close look at her kitchen. Maybe there was something wrong with the meat she had. Yeah, better warn her against giving anyone the meat pie because soon all the privies in Skokie will be blocked. Sure, I'll talk to her. And she probably might already be... Oh no, she's still over here. And I'm going to get the torch out so we can see. Alright, the best pies around. What can I do for you? Actually, pies are very reason I was sent here. One of your clients would like to raise a complaint. Who? Frankly speaking, I'm not entirely sure. He didn't introduce himself and was behind the privy doors. And what did he eat? A meat pie. Maybe the meat was a bit undercooked. I always check the quality of my ingredients and I never serve raw meat. But I remember selling a special pie not so long ago. I can assure you that he'll be fine and that he deserved it. Wink, wink. Oh, what did he do to attract such a ruthless act of revenge? He behaved as if he had owned the place. He was haggling even though it was clear that he could afford it. It's not so easy to get under my skin, but he managed to do that. A cruel punishment, that's for sure. I don't think you should have added anything to his food. It might really have been dangerous for him. I don't want to tell on her, and it was kind of mean. Okay, I don't think that it will tell on him. I think this is him right here. Now, much better. I see the potion worked. Yes, it definitely did. Thank you very much for your help. Did you talk to the cook? I did. She assured me that she washes her hands and that people always appreciate her cuisine and never complain. I did, and she also had some complaints. I'm going to do this one. If you don't survive the next meal, then it's no wonder they don't complain. I'll deal with her myself then. But thanks for your help. I would probably be stuck in the privy. Maybe I should have told him the other thing about her having her own complaints. Because it sounds like all he's going to do is go complain some more. Okay, now she is probably already asleep, but I think we can finish the quest out. Oh, no, this is the little girl. Okay, so it wasn't an ogre. I'm not sure you're more relieved or disappointed, but the privy is all yours. Now it's all stinky. Well, that's the things with privies, unfortunately. You need to get used to that. Alright. And our dynasty points are perfectly fine, I believe, for a while. Let's check those out. Yeah. 2,000. Okay, so money-wise... Oh, well, our coin is still pretty good. I felt like we spent a whole lot of money. Alright, anyways. Let's get back, make some fertilizer, set up those fields for the next season. All right, so we have got pretty good amount of fertilizer, 57 for the next season. And then we had some left, so we have 78. So technically we should be good to do 3 of these fields. So what I'm going to do, and if we get pigs, then we can start doing our own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up 1 more field for her to do. So we've got the 2 fields here that we've been doing, and then I will change this one here. So I want to, I'm not sure which one's 3, which one's 4. I think the 4th one is the back one. So actually, I think I'm going to do the back one first instead of the one by the road. Let's change the plant type. So it's fall. We're not going to start in the fall because we're getting ready to end the fall. So let's actually go here. We're not going to really do anything in the winter either. We could technically do some carrots. I don't really use carrots for much of anything. So I think what we'll do is, when does our flax go? So we want to plant the flax here. So we'll make it another flax field. Because I'm going to use a lot of flax. So let's go back, make all this. Oh, it didn't. Why did it not? There we go. I just didn't double click. Okay, so all that's going to be flax. Yep. Make sure I did do that for the. Yep, and then it should be harvested. This one. So I don't really want to do more cabbage. That gets a little over. Too much happening if I do that much. So wheat and rye. What's the other one we needed to do? Oat. Yeah, those are at the same time, so I can't do that. Blech. We could. Really, the only thing we're going to be able to do is either wheat or rye with the rotation of this. Wheat, I'll make. Let's just, I guess, do wheat again. No, we'll have to do the rye. That's right. We'll have to do rye. Okay. So then we'll plant rye. During this time, it'll be harvested during that time, and she'll replant the flax. Okay. So rye it is in the autumn. And no, I'm not going to do it this autumn. It's just not happening. All right. Accept. And this field, I definitely have to do oats on it. And oats I know have to be done. Yep. So we could technically do. I'm not doing rye with that one. I just did rye. We could do the oats for this field and rotate it with maybe some more wheat. We'll look at that later on, but I don't want to get too much going. All right. Oh, and I think also, I just remembered that I think we need to set up. Oh, it's winter time. He doesn't do anything in the winter in this hut. So what we technically can do, and I'll have to make the wood files if we do this, is I could actually not go here and have him make like healing potions potentially, because I have a lot of the stuff I could do it. I don't know if I want to go that route yet. We could do the poison. It's the cheapest to unlock, and I do actually sell a lot of those. I'll think about it. Poison is usually the way I go, and I just have them do like. The thing is that I don't think I'm ready to do the buckets yet, so we'll move him. If we get the fishing hut, we'll move him to fishing. I think that'll be a good. Yeah, I know, but that's because the season's ended, ma'am. Okay, so I think we are in a good place to end the episode. And we'll start with a brand new season. We'll look at some new people, see if I can get my love interest more interested, and see if we can make some money to get those pigs. So that's a wrap on this episode of Medieval Dynasty. And if you enjoyed watching me fail or masterfully navigate the game, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more glorious gaming fails. So don't miss out on the next episode, and I'll see you next time.